can't call him other things.
Probably so. A lot of people keep on the list.
As many smart contracts as you want, and you can.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dean Shelton. I'm obviously not Joe. He's out doing like boss stuff, so I'm gonna fill in and tell you guys about metrics. Metrics with Dean. Yay. We actually have a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about. I haven't been here in a while. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. We have the new billing feature to talk about, coupons, bug bounty, a lot of cool stuff. And then I'm going to show you guys the metric service. So the first big thing to talk about that I'm really excited about is the billing feature. So I know like doesn't really sound that exciting because it's like, oh, billing, meh. Like, oh, I got to pay money. But but it actually means we have revenue. So we have production users today that are using our product that are paying customers, which is, to me, I mean that's a win, right? Pretty awesome. So let's see, we have coupons that just came out. So who doesn't love coupons? You can go to our console.dragonchain.com and you can apply coupons when you make purchases. And there was a lot of cool engineering that went into that. Things like like anything can be a coupon. So we put a lot of thought into that. So that's a feature. I wanted to talk about our bug bounty program. We actually had, I think we've paid out at least 2, maybe 3 bug bounties to folks who've just been like trying to help us out. I mean, I feel like any technology company that doesn't have a bug bounty program is in bad shape. But Dragonchain has a pretty great one. So we've seen some success there. We're about to release a new feature for billing for auto re-up billing. So right now it's like a monthly cycle, and we're going to do this auto re-up feature where you can pay with fiat or Dragon. And if you get like below a certain threshold with your level 1 business node address, then it'll auto charge you, sort of like pay as you go sort of stuff. So that's exciting. A big initiative for the company is to get level 1 traffic up. So like developer outreach is something we're really focusing on and building out those developer features. So we looked at like the top most popular languages to build software in, and we're like really focusing on that stuff. Solidity is not one of them. So, you can build in any language you want on Dragonchain. So we're trying to put together some cool quick start guides. Those will be coming out soon. That has a lot of like copy paste code, really, simple, easy to get started language. That'll be coming up soon. I'm adding in this really cool feature. Actually, I'm working on it with a couple other engineers that you can like actually test your smart contract code locally. So running it as if it were on a blockchain, but it just saves state locally, and it's going to be part of the quick start guide. So I have a feeling that the developers are going to respond well to that. I hope they will. I think we're going to do some more like outreach stuff with like chatting with folks on GitHub, and sending out posting new videos, tutorials. That's probably coming. So let's see. We have a Postgres feature. So like when we talk about use cases for blockchain, this is a big one. A lot of people don't want to learn a new thing. They want to just use an existing piece of tech, like Postgres, like a relational database. And we built this essentially like a sidecar. It integrates with Dragonchain with a couple button clicks, and then you can just tie it into your existing database, and it creates a trigger. So any transactions that happen on your database, just normally, it will get ledgered to Dragonchain, which will go up to like the 5 levels of consensus, and just like sort of blockchain as an afterthought. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see. We have a new level 5 coming out. Binance level 5 is coming out. It's cleared staging. It's got merged into master. If you guys follow our GitHub, you'll see that we just merged in that pull request. So Binance Chain, the integration with that was crazy. I mean, their RPC interface is bananas, but we got that done. So, I mean, really using Dragonchain's APIs versus using those level 5, like, oh, man. So much easier. So much easier to use Dragonchain. The core Dragonchain Docker container has been downloaded like over 200,000 times. If you check out our Docker Hub image, I mean, that's amazing. So people are actually using our product in production. Actually, we should show you the metrics that show this. Could we bring up the metrics? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So this you can go here now if you want to. It's metrics.dragonchain.com. This is live and it shows you daily updated metrics from DragonNet. So we're actually collecting all this stuff and putting out these data points every day. I think it's at like 5 p.m. Pacific time that we can condense a data point and put it up here. But we have block counts. We've got the number of transactions in those blocks, the number of chains, average applied time per level, and transaction fees in Dragon, and the Takara price in USD. So and these change every month. So you can see they've sort of leveled off there. I mean, I'm really excited to put this feature out here because we get asked all the time on the engineering team, like, what are the metrics? How can we market this? And like, are things going well or are they not? And like, it seems to be this question that everyone wants to know is like, how are we doing? And we just decided to put it out there and be as honest as we can. So these are the legit metrics that are happening in production today. The number of blocks after Halloween have gone up, which is it's pretty nice. And number of transactions. So all this stuff sort of correlates to what you see in your higher level nodes. If you have your own level 2s, 3s, or 4s, you'll see like, the rewards and stuff are probably pretty tightly correlated with the blocks and transactions. So for some reason people are moving their time on 4. I don't know. There's a lot of time applied to the 4s. I think that's a pooled node, I bet, if we were to look at it. So, and let's talk about this one. Someone brought this up in one of the chats. They were like, why are the level 1s? What's with this big drop in level 1s? And actually, I'm excited about that because there were a bunch of level 1s in production that had been built for a while and no one was really using them. And once we implemented the billing feature, people got charged or their account went delinquent, and we just shut down the chain. So we reduce our overhead cost, and those people have the option to reactivate their account if they want to with either crypto or I should say with Dragon or with USD via Stripe. So if you go to console and your account is labeled as delinquent, it would say so at the bottom, and you can just click a button to reactivate it. So that happened. Let's see, what else? I don't know. We signed a deal with KnowledgePerk, which is exciting. So, they're a great customer of ours that's actually in production today, putting our label on coffee for supply chain. So you can actually see when your coffee, like, where it was like, oh, we got a question. Oh, question from, is that local testing feature? Wait. Is that local testing feature is like a blockchain sandbox? Oh, okay. Is it like a blockchain sandbox? Interesting question. It's like the local testing feature is going to be literally your code, your smart contract running on your local machine. So is it a blockchain sandbox in that it will hash and sign transactions? No, but it will run your business logic and it will be able to save and edit state just like it would have on a level 1 Dragonchain. So is it a sandbox? No, in that it's not like a virtual machine, like an Ethereum virtual machine, but it will let you run your smart contract locally, which is an exciting feature and one that was asked for by John Wants More, shout out, good guy, and a bunch of other devs who were like, who were building on our platform. One of the things they really wanted to see was how can I test it? And you could always run your code in a Docker container, but we didn't have a really easy way to give like a fake transaction. So like you couldn't simulate what it was like to get the input from the blockchain, and then you couldn't really simulate what it was like to put that output back out. And the way that Dragonchain smart contracts work is the output of your smart contract will affect the state, the contract state. So you can like build a counter that goes from, like it runs the first time and it reads 1, it reads the second time and it reads 2, and so on and so forth. So you can maintain state, but it was hard to simulate that. So this new feature is going to allow you to do that with just a single command. So it'll be like dctl contract test, and then you give it the Docker container and a payload, and it should just, create a fake transaction, run your code, and then modify the output. So good question, man. Oh, this is fun. I feel like I'm having a dialogue, which is what I've wanted. I always feel kind of awkward, like I'm like Zuckerberging here, but but yeah, this dialogue is. So someday we should have an actual chat. Would be fun. So I don't know what else really I could talk about. There's a bunch of new features that we're working on. We're going to release some new stuff to production. I think today we're doing the auto re-up features probably coming out today. So we'll see how that goes. A new version of Dragonchain is coming out. We also updated a lot of chains for Redis search invoker indexing. So that came out. If you have been writing smart contracts and you were wondering if you could look up the invoker. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. There's docs that we can show you. I won't get into the concept of invokers here. I don't know if this is the right venue for that, but safe to say, we got a release out. So yeah, good, exciting things are happening. We got revenue, which is great, and we have a bunch of new testing features. So getting more devs in this space is really my objective. So we're going to be doing a lot of outreach, and hopefully you guys can help. And like and subscribe to the video so you can get updates. And we'll be back here. I think weekly. I think we do this weekly, and I'll probably make more appearances. I don't know if this goes well. If it's going well, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah. So I don't know. I think that's it. But yeah, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments, and ask some questions. Join up in the Telegram chat, and we'll be there. If you want to develop on blockchain, join our Slack channel. We're here to help. So let's get started. Thanks.